Wanna see some more?
Run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, will we get the bag? Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
You getting money, you really don't need to talk about it. Move quiet, you should try it, there's some clout around it. Chase it, and overthinking the process. Outside of the gate, spewing that nonsense. On the phone, he begging women to come out. Back to back, calling until his minutes run out. Begging for loose change and scraping to maintain. Or sipping, and playing with waist chains. I think you get the picture, we outside the frame. Get your Louis Hamilton on swerve lane to lane. On gang. We brainstorm until it rains and we drive a gang. Straight into the Hall of Fame. You need to pay attention. I was 17 and had them shipping the benzin. I was 16 eating steak with Russell Simmons. I was 15 in the basement with a vision. I could
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run it, run it, run it, run it back. Stuff it in your Birkin bag, cause he don't feed with that. So just run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. We run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back.
time to add to the cipher. Time is money, time to run the numbers higher. Learn hustling early, it's hardwired. Total bezel, frozen neck off like a tire. $1 million make a follow a messiah. Is you a charlatan or really take them higher? We in demand, distributors and suppliers. Be getting bands and signatures on the flyers. Listen, gotta make moves if you really want it. Desperate Jews eat your food, that's how they be on it. It's a must that we hustle today and escape from round table discussing the way that we get to the rack. Matter the game that you play, I'm just stating the facts. The aim of the game to be caking and making the max. I was 20 with a stack, 19 with a plaque, 18 neck icy with my Kango hat. I told him,
run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. You see us out here getting to the bag. Run the numbers up and run it back. Run, 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 run it back. Let's run the numbers up and run it back. Oh no, will we get the bag? Yeah, don't you get too mad. Run, 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 run it back.
Here we go. And I gotta deal with all this bullshit with the Patriots.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots. Gillette Stadium.
What's going on, man? What's the deal?
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That's good for 27 and a
Let's
first
stop this
down.
right now.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second level.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, son. Easy. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards.
Keep playing around.
Still going to leave them with 3rd
Keep
down.
playing around.
Well, that
Keep playing around with that.
Short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job.
Keep playing around with that, my boy.
Defense gives you, get
I'm
downfield.
done being in the
good
hospital.
yardage.
Ill quick.
Here we go, son. EQ. Chip Smith.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Hey,
Here we go. Right.
Play action now for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact.
that ain't
It's
happening.
incomplete. What a good job.
I ain't happening, guy.
Beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the right, that's Pitts.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Hey, can. Right.
Fields. That's to the end zone.
Gotta
but it's
intercept that, my boy. Come on.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
See what you're about right now. Let's see what your guys is about right now. Yeah, come on that safety. That's what I like to see.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
That's what I like to see. Man, I should have stepped him in there. Down, sucker. That bullshit ass tackle. Oh, yeah? That's what we do?
They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Run it back. That's my play out. There we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
Come on, that's bullshit.
And he is going to
Oh,
bring this
boy.
one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't
I
force
wasn't
that
live to
throw.
play another
Don't try
day.
to
Come
make a
on,
play that's
man.
not
They be
there,
making
because
shit.
not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a
Bullshit ass
moment.
game.
Uplifting for them. Big
No,
momentum
who's
builder.
playing
Yeah,
college.
and that's the way
That's the
games are
story. You
shaped
don't
in
get
this
them
league, Mike.
bullshit
When you
ass.
find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense, you get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Shit is fucking crazy.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We in zone. It's cool.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses
You gotta
down.
block.
Not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 10-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
I needed that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On third down, it's Williams. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. Oh, big hole left side.
No.
And he is going to score.
What?
A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
Come on!
And he can't hang on through the contact.
It's bullshit.
Incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him.
Should have been walking in the end zone on it.
And it'll be second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
3 points on this. Let's go. He didn't touch that one. Fuck that.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6
what am I doing?
Touchdown, Greg. They are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make
I'm just taking out of your money. I ain't picking nobody.
The offense has done
Oh,
their
okay.
part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the
I
turnover.
thought you meant the
and take it
girls,
all the
your
way back
nieces.
for the pick 6.
But she was like, oh, you going to pick up Hazel and... Nobody's told me to tell me what I'm doing.
To kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. This is caught down that right sideline.
Come on, you got to get
He's
away
gonna
from
be
it.
dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the shotgun. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Foxborough after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Williams now to throw. And this ball incomplete.
Float that over there.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Oh, he's got room past the
Come
30.
on. Held him up.
Solid
Smack.
back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go. We're good.
They go play action with Fields.
Come on, intercept it. Why are you jumping? This intercept the
He does
ball.
a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking
This is
it
what I'm
hands
talking
on
about. I don't
hands.
get
That's
nothing.
exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw. And
That's bullshit.
to try to see if they can finish this
It's
drive
fucking
off with
sack.
points. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's caught left side. by
Come
Pitts.
on.
And they're going to be set up
They
now
be giving you
at the
everything,
down
man. That shit is
25-yard
crazy.
line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. One more time, it's Robinson.
All right, we'll take the
And
flag.
he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. New England going to take their second timeout.
We take the flag.
2nd and goal.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Back to throw is Fields. That's going to be incomplete.
Should have been
They say no to
intercepted.
the field goal,
Come on,
but
man.
that backfires.
Should have
They're
been
gonna come away
intercepted.
with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Throwing right, it's taken in.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll stay on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit
Come on!
It's
God!
pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game has really just
Jesus
been the
Christ!
efficiency of this
It's a
offense,
touchdown.
and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's tough to
I get
completely
something?
celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go. 75. Right.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there.
You're not getting no running
He's back
yards
to the
on me,
original
brother.
line. No gain on that one.
You better continue to get in the air.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw.
Why would you go to block him?
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one
You
of the
can't
best
run the ball
receivers
against
in
me,
the
bro.
NFL, Mike,
Half
is
the
his ability
half the
to
league
create
can't run the ball.
separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice
Come on.
throwing window.
Stop.
He did right there.
Stick to what you're good at.
He's going
And that's not it.
Losing yardage on that play.
Yeah, them hits be taking its toll on you, man. Oh man. Don't get your man injured. You need him for the playoff run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's
Don't
2nd
get your
and
man
14.
injured. You need him for the playoff run, man.
Easy. Right.
Here's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Third and long. To throw is Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
It's just slow.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts. 3rd and 14.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. His throw left side is complete.
This may look like a simple connection,
Good
like just
pass,
pitch and catch,
fucking
but I can
sit
promise you
and
the
game.
amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
To the end zone, it's intercepted.
Finally,
And the Bears are going
Finally,
to take
one of
over
them made a
once
play.
again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now a give up the middle. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And he'll be brought down.
He's inside. Oh, come on.
Here in this 3rd quarter.
It's over the line.
3 quarters now in the books.
Please.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh?
The kickoff team is out on
I
the
deal
field.
with all the bullshit that you guys get. Stan gets invisible plays.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go. Is that all right?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
Shit.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense.
Two dudes missed tackles. That don't happen often, man. Don't get carried away.
Don't jump. Ready?
On first down, right back to Robinson. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining
shotting
7
him up.
yards. Nice run there. Another run here for Robinson. And he's got it.
Don't get your man hurt.
Pickup of 4.
Don't get your man hurt. Don't get your man hurt.
Fields operating out of the pistol. And is downfield to the tight end pitch. And
Nobody run committed. This shit is so stupid.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Where's the guy who's covering him?
And this has to feel good for this team, Greg.
Y'all get bullshit. Yeah, I'm watching you, Stan. Stop texting me.
Here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Here's Williams going for it all. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall
Yes,
task ahead
Taylor.
of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean,
You're getting
we've
ready to
seen
leave in a little
stranger
bit.
things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Robinson. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start
Learn how to run, man. Stop it.
close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play action, here's Fields. Incomplete. Got the hands in there.
Oh, had it. Why he intercepted?
Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go, Sly. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's
Take the
back
flag.
with the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they
Take
are
the flag on the
already
play.
walking backwards. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Robinson. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation.
And for the fourth
got the pass interference. Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Smash my guy, bro. Smash him. Wasn't even close.
2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And that may not be what they wanted because he's tackled inbounds. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That's what they did to my receiver. Who hit my receiver.
1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll run it here with Robinson. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. And will wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Extend. Extend. Sit high.
Fields from the pistol. Hit as he throws. It is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Oh my God.
That's a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
That is, bruh, you getting such bullshit, dude.
They'll run with Robinson.
Look at this.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He pulls it in around the 5. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Oh my God. That's crazy. All right. What you want to do, man? What you want to do? What you want to do, man? Yo, what do you want to do, man? It's up to you. It's up to you before I have to go. So you let me know. All right, I'll give you 14. You run it back.
The broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock. Right now I got two shaky hands on this one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Holly up, already wanna quit quitting. Sweating in an old church basement. Wishing I was, never thought I'd say this.
Yo, you think we should reset it before it goes? Thomas, reset the whole thing because it desynced. No, just reset the whole thing. Turn the system off and turn it back on. Yeah, do that, all right? I'm going to cut my stream off.